You know that moment when you see something at a thrift store and think, this is either a genius idea or a complete waste of $20. Well, this was one of those moments. I spotted this solid maple cabinet tucked away in the corner labeled as a TV cabinet, which frankly felt like a missed opportunity. Because what I saw was a really cool bar cabinet for a funky young couple who probably own more plants than chairs. The lines were great, it was solidly built, and at $20, this was officially entering thrift flip furniture territory. I started by giving the entire piece a really good cleaning because thrift store finds always come with a little history. Then I pulled out my carbide scraper and went to work on the base and the top. It came off somewhat easily, and after that I followed up with my orbital sander on those same areas and did a light scuff sand on all the sides to prep for everything paint and stain. Not the most exciting part, but definitely the part that decides whether this turns out great or goes sideways. Next, I decided to cover up the wooden button details on the corners to simplify the look a bit. Two-part Bondo to the rescue. Then I got into all the edges with my sanding blocks, and once everything felt smooth, I wiped the whole piece down with the damp cloth. Then I went in with pre-stained wood conditioner on the top and the base using a foam brush. Maple can be a little unpredictable, so this helps things from getting too blotchy and saves me from making that face when things go very wrong. Once that was ready, I applied a dark brown gel stain with a rag along the base edges and across the top. And right away, I could tell it was lighter than I'd pictured in my head. So at this point, I was already thinking, okay, we may be doing this twice. I let it dry, came back, and gave everything a light sanding to smooth it out and get it ready for round 2 if needed. Next, I used a bristle brush to work black paint into all the corners and crevices on the sides, then followed with a sponge roller to keep everything smooth and even. Once that dried, I gave it a light sand and went in with a second coat all over those same areas. And just like I suspected, I followed that up with a second round of stain. This time applying it a little heavier and letting it sit a bit longer before wiping it back to deepen the color. At this point, things were finally starting to come together, which is always the moment where I briefly believe I knew what I was doing all along. For the top coat, I initially hand-applied polycrylic with a foam brush and gave it a light sanding, but I wasn't loving it. There was a slight unevenness, especially over the black paint, and once you notice it, you can't unsee it. So I switched to my sprayer for the second coat, and that made all the difference. The finish came out smooth, even, and exactly as I was hoping for. The last step was reattaching the brass door pulls, which I had cleaned and polished, and they added just the right amount of pizzazz. And here is how it turned out. The black has a subtle navy undertone that looks really striking against the warm maple wood. The bottom cabinet has a textured glass insert, and there's a second storage area up top, so it's really functional. I think this would be such a fun conversation piece, whether you use it as a bar cabinet, entry storage, or something totally different. And not bad at all for a $20 thrift store find. What do you think? Would you have picked up this piece if it were you? Let me know in the comments. My name is Meg, and I show you practical tips for refinishing and flipping furniture. Be sure to hit the follow button for more.